look at the Bucks. They've held their own so far, Greg, in this series, and if they can pull it off, what a win that would be for them tonight.
And it would put them in the driver's seat, Kevin. One win from the conference finals. Game 5s on the road are never easy to win, though. For them to do it, they're going to have to grind this one out.
That's why Game 5s are so fun. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player. You try to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Outside, Green. Pass to Pajemski. They get it back.
Great instincts from Curry, chasing the shot for a rebound and a second chance look.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Lillard.
Team foul.
Oh, what a great finish as he gets bumped on his way up. He'll go to the line and try to check out another.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far tonight. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr, and as you would expect, their focus on defense is Damian Lillard. He said Lillard's smart. He's seen every defensive look of his, so we can't get fancy. Our main thing is to be ready with help defenders inside. We can't allow him penetration. We're hoping to limit the damage he can do at the rim. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Pass to Green. Outside Curry. Back to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys. And the Bucks with some changes. Sims is checked in, and Kevin Porter's subbed in for Prince. Giannis outside. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And stolen by Lillard. Green with the block. And here is Butler. Sims with the rebound.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And that one's good by Porter.
Defenses try to test Porter's physicality, but he's adjusted well to it.
Curry passes to Butler. Back to Curry. Fires from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Kuzma with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And Lillard gets to Giannis. Lillard, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Lillard dishes to Antetokounmpo. Blocking 4. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And there's Lillard. That's good on the assist from Porter. Lillard's got his second basket of the night. Warriors leading by 3. Payton passes to Green. Sims with the rebound. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
And Lillard kicks to Giannis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot.
And the first one at the line is good. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Trent comes in for Damian Lillard. He's off on the second.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it. And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Good work there as it goes. 5 points in the game.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Here's the screen. Left side, Curry. A close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, Kyle Kuzma is out there with Jackson. Then there's Kevin Porter. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Sims in at the center, locking down the middle. The Warriors leading. Pass to Curry. Shot by Hield, nobody around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Trent finds Porter. Now here's Jackson. Trent, that's a two-pointer. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Moody the pass to Curry. From outside, off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Kuminga. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good by Curry.
Now a seasoned veteran in the league, Curry continues to be efficient, especially when it comes to shooting.
Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Moody. Giannis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Curry against Trent. Pass to Podziemski. And the Warriors miss again.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Down low, inside, Giannis drops it in.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
And here is Hield, outside, Green. Golden State moving it around. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Payton in for Buddy Hield. Curry outside. Milwaukee with the rebound. Sims has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Porter passes to Giannis. Porter kicks to Trent. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Giannis. Back to Trent. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
And you know what? Sometimes it's hard to say whether or not defensively you were on your game. But bottom line is their opponent didn't shoot it well. And you've got to take some of the credit from a defensive standpoint.
They should take credit. They were out there impacting shots, preventing easy looks. They made things tough on them.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. A new lineup here for the Bucks. Here's Lillard. He has 5. No good on that one. Great D that time from Green. Warriors leading by 7. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Prince. Pass to Lillard. Kicks it out. Kuzma passes to Lillard. Prince outside. 5 on the clock. There's Green with the 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Golden State's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And the Bucks with some changes. Antetokounmpo comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Jackson in for Green. Jackson against Payton. Here's Lillard. That one drops for him. Lillard's got 7 points.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
Green with the ball. Lillard picks him up. And the rejection by Giannis. Prince dishes to Jackson. Back to Prince. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Curry passes to Green. Down low. Wants to get it to Butler and does. Look at the attack of Butler in the lane.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Kicks it out to Lillard. No good from outside. Majemski on the wing. Guarded by Prince. Pass to Butler. Shoots from 14. With the tip. And Butler with the second chance points. And now a 9-point Warrior lead.
And a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's not a huge deficit on the boards, but enough to where they're giving away possessions, and that adds up, guys.
Yeah, if they're playing a comeback.
Looking at the series, and that is our
and we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Buddy Hield. Jimmy Butler is out there with Green. Then there's Payton. And it's Majemski in at the 1. The kick out to Porter. Off target from three-point range.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And Green slams it in.
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
Lillard finds Lopez. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Stephen Curry's checked in for Buddy Hield. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Jackson. Payton passes to Green. Payton with a screen on Lopez. Here's Green. And Lopez pulls it down. Bucks trail by 11. Giannis left side. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Pass to Pajemski. Golden State moving the ball around. And it's Butler missing.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Giannis kicks to Porter. Back to Giannis. Outside Porter. Sinks the three-pointer. Porter's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bucks.
Shooting while in rhythm. Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly.
Pass to Green. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
And big men aren't supposed to move that well in the open floor. That's a big reason Giannis earned the name the Freak.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Kuminga. He's checked in for Golden State. The Bucks also changing it up. Sims is checked in, and it's Portis in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pajemski with it. Porter's there. And the Warriors miss again.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
It's Trent on the wing. Shoots over Curry. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Trent. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Pajemski. Kuzma against Kuminga. Butler from outside. Nails it from deep. Jimmy Butler.
And that's an encouraging sign from Butler. He's a capable three-point shooter. He's just very selective.
Porter with it. Kuminga picks him up. Out to Kuzma. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. 52 seconds left in the third. Butler dishes to Kerr. From 12 feet out. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And now it's a 9-point Warrior lead. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Jackson, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Green in for Porter. Bucks trail by 9. Trent, right side. Outside Jackson. Portis in the post. Defended by Moody. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Golden State's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Kuminga the pass to Butler. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Goes up to the stripe, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
And here's Green outside. A shot off that time. Butler feeling out a bit. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. Gary Trent is out there with Green. Then there's Bobby Portis. And there's Jackson. And it's Sims in at the center position. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. I asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. A different look from Milwaukee. The Bucks trail by 13. Here's Antetokounmpo. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Kuminga sends a screen for Curry. Pass to Hield. And here is Kuminga. Antetokounmpo defending. Kuminga kicks to Curry. No one near him. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Warriors.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And it's Butler missing. Bucks trail by 8. Lillard attacking, and Lillard throws it down.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Butler. In it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Lillard, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. It's taken away by Payton. Curry with it. Guarded now by Prince. Curry against Prince. Outside Curry. Pass to Podziemski. No good on the 3. Bucks trail by 8. Here's Antetokounmpo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And what I love about Giannis, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
You hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
Podziemski on the wing. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, and all eyes were on Butler, but he has the vision to find the open man.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Antetokounmpo. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Some changes here for the Bucks. Sims is checked in, and it's Jackson in for Kyle Kuzma. Butler finds Curry. Here's Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Giannis. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
Calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The quintessential glue guy. Green does all the dirty work. You need one of these guys on your team because he has such a diverse skill set.
And Lillard kicks to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. Misses the three.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Curry passes to Butler. Here's Podziemski. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Curry. Porter pulls it in. Bucks trail by 10. Lillard with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Lillard with the bucket.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the court. Podziemski finds Butler. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Warriors lead by 10. Here's Giannis. Pass to Sims. Left side, Porter. Here's the three. That shot off the mark. Outside Butler. Podziemski with it. Uncovered. And there the...
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Now Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This was a pivotal game in the series, so David, thank you as always. It's time for us to say